For many years, people have tried to understand what truly happened on July 20th, 1973, the day Bruce Lee passed away in Hong Kong. Stories have come and gone, some grounded in fact, others shaped by speculation. Chuck Norris, who knew Bruce personally, has occasionally shared his perspective, not to create mystery, but to encourage a thoughtful look at the circumstances. He believed Bruce's passing may have involved a reaction to medication, especially considering the physical strain Bruce endured from injuries and intense training. While the official cause was cerebral edema or swelling of the brain, Norris's reflections suggest that health, stress, and treatment choices might have combined in a complicated way. Rather than pointing to wrongdoing, his view highlights how fragile even the strongest individuals can be when multiple factors affect their well-being at once. Humble beginnings in a small American town. Chuck Norris's story begins far from the bright lights of Hollywood, in the small town of Ryan, Oklahoma. Born in 1940 during a difficult economic period, his early life was shaped by hardship and limited resources. His family lived modestly, often struggling to meet basic needs, and the environment demanded resilience from an early age. With Cherokee and Irish roots, his heritage gave him a unique identity, though it sometimes made him feel different among his peers. Being born at home without modern medical facilities reflected the simplicity and challenges of that era. These early experiences quietly shaped his character, teaching him persistence and patience. Long before fame, Norris learned that strength is not just physical, but also built through enduring difficult circumstances and continuing forward despite them. The challenges of growing up. Different childhood was not easy for Norris, especially in school, where he often felt like an outsider. His quiet nature and speech difficulties made him a target for teasing, leaving him withdrawn and unsure of himself. At times, he felt invisible, and at others, painfully exposed. These moments, though difficult, became part of a deeper internal struggle, learning how to cope with self-doubt and loneliness. Instead of finding immediate confidence, he slowly developed a sense of determination. Even in those moments of isolation, a quiet promise formed within him to grow stronger, both emotionally and physically. His early struggles are a reminder that confidence is rarely something people are born with. More often, it is built slowly through overcoming discomfort and finding purpose in personal growth. A complicated relationship with family. Norris's relationship with his father was distant and often disappointing, shaped by instability and absence. His father's struggles made it difficult for the family to rely on him, leaving Norris's mother to carry much of the responsibility. These experiences created emotional gaps that followed Norris into adulthood, influencing how he viewed trust and responsibility. At the same time, his mother's strength became a steady influence, showing him the importance of perseverance and care for others. When his parents eventually separated, it marked both an ending and a new beginning. The family moved frequently, adapting to new places and challenges. Through it all, Norris began to take on responsibility at a young age, stepping into a role that required maturity and resilience long before he fully understood it. Loss, responsibility, and emotional growth. As Norris grew older, life brought moments that deeply shaped his perspective, including the loss of his brother during military service. This experience left a lasting emotional impact, reminding him of the unpredictability of life and the importance of valuing time with loved ones. Grief, though difficult, often leads to reflection, and for Norris it strengthened his sense of purpose. He began to see life not just as a series of personal goals, but as something connected to family, memory, and meaning. These experiences also influenced his spiritual outlook, encouraging him to look inward and find strength beyond physical ability. In many ways, this period marked a transition from simply surviving challenges to understanding them and growing through them. Discovering strength through martial arts. Norris's path changed significantly when he joined the US Air Force and was stationed abroad. It was during this time that he discovered martial arts, an experience that would reshape his identity. What began as a way to pass time soon became a discipline that demanded focus, patience, and dedication. Training was not easy, but it offered something he had long searched for, a sense of direction and self-belief. Martial arts taught him that progress comes from consistent effort rather than quick success. Over time, he gained not only physical skill, but also confidence and mental clarity. This transformation did not happen overnight, but through steady commitment, he began to see himself differently, proving that change is possible when effort meets purpose. Turning failure into motivation. Norris's early competitive career was marked by setbacks that tested his determination. Facing skilled opponents, he experienced losses that could have discouraged him from continuing. Instead, he chose to learn from each experience, carefully analyzing his mistakes and adjusting his approach. This mindset became one of his greatest strengths. Rather than viewing failure as an endpoint, he treated it as valuable feedback. Gradually, his skills improved and his confidence grew stronger. His journey reflects an important lesson. Success is rarely immediate, and progress often comes through persistence and reflection. By embracing challenges instead of avoiding them, Norris built a foundation that would support his later achievements, both in martial arts and beyond. A friendship built on mutual respect. One of the most memorable parts of Norris's life was his friendship with Bruce Lee. Despite public speculation about rivalry, the reality was rooted in respect and shared passion. They trained together, exchanged ideas, and pushed each other to improve. Their collaboration in film created one of the most iconic fight scenes in cinema history. But behind the scenes, their relationship was built on admiration rather than competition. Norris has often spoken about Bruce's dedication, creativity, and energy, emphasizing the positive influence he had on those around him. Their connection shows that even in competitive fields, mutual respect can lead to growth and meaningful collaboration, leaving a lasting legacy that goes beyond individual success. From martial arts to Hollywood success, Norris's transition into acting was not immediate or effortless. His early roles were small, and he often felt uncertain in front of the camera. However, his persistence paid off as he gradually found his place in the film industry. His background in martial arts gave him a unique presence, and audiences connected with his authenticity. Over time, he became known for roles that combined action with a sense of integrity and purpose. His success was built not only on skill, but also on consistency and dedication. By staying true to his values and continuing to improve, he established a career that resonated with audiences around the world, proving that determination can open unexpected doors. Balancing public success and private life behind the scenes, Norris faced personal challenges that were less visible to the public. Balancing career demands with family life is never simple, and like many people, he experienced moments of difficulty and reflection. These experiences served as reminders that success in one area does not guarantee balance in another. Over time, he became more open about his journey, acknowledging both achievements and mistakes. This honesty added depth to his public image, showing that growth often comes from recognizing imperfections. By focusing on what truly mattered, family, health, and purpose, he gradually shaped a more balanced life, demonstrating that personal development is an ongoing process rather than a final destination. A lasting perspective on life and legacy today,
Chuck Norris's story is less about action films and more about resilience, growth, and perspective. His reflections on Bruce Lee's passing, his own challenges, and the lessons he learned along the way all point to a deeper understanding of life. Rather than focusing on speculation or dramatic conclusions, he emphasizes respect, health, and the importance of learning from experience. His journey shows that strength is not defined solely by physical ability, but by the willingness to grow, adapt, and support others. In the end, both Norris and Lee are remembered not just for their skills, but for the inspiration they provided, reminding people that discipline, humility, and perseverance can leave a meaningful and lasting impact.